cylinder actuators or piston actuators. The cylinder or piston type actuator, as shown in figure, makes use of a cast cylinder much better able to withstand high pressures than the diaphragm type and may be hydraulically or pneumatically operated. To generate a thrust of 84 kN, the piston area must only be 840 cm square, almost half the diameter of a diaphragm actuator. Figure shows a size comparison between a diaphragm actuator left and cylinder actuator right, mounted on two comparable valves. Request: it is hoped that this session is going to be useful to you. Please press like button. Please सब्सक्राइब दिस चैनल। यह लेक्चर हिंदी में भी उपलब्ध है। Although many cylinder actuators are spring opposed, they are generally used either in a differential mode or make use of a constant load air cushion restraint. In this diagram, we have shown the spring as well as the air cushion. In this slide, we are going to talk about actuator friction. Generally, spring and diaphragm actuators contribute less friction to the control valve assembly than piston actuators, and their frictional characteristics are more uniform with age. Piston actuator friction will probably increase significantly with use as guide surfaces and the O-rings wear, lubrication fails, and the elastomer degrades. Thus, to ensure continued good performance, maintenance is required more often for piston actuators than for spring and diaphragm actuators. If that maintenance is not performed, process variability can suffer dramatically without the operator's knowledge. In this section, we are going to talk about spool block. A spool block is used in conjunction with double-acting piston actuators. Air can be supplied to both sides of the piston to provide the actuator force in either direction. These are said to be double-acting actuators. Pneumatic spool assembly in which the incoming air is supplied to either one or other side of the actuator, while at the same time simultaneously exhausting air from the opposite side. Spool block in the springless piston type actuator, in which the air must be applied differentially. The pneumatic amplifier often takes the form of a spool assembly as shown in figure. Movement of the spindle switches the incoming air supply to either one or other side of the actuator, while at the same time simultaneously exhausting air from the opposite side. The spindle which moves inside the spool block must be virtually frictionless to ensure that the spindle will move for small changes in the input signal. Request: it is hoped that this session was useful to you. Please press like button. Please सब्सक्राइब दिस चैनल। यह लेक्चर हिंदी में भी उपलब्ध है। This lecture is dedicated to the loving memory of my late elder brother Shri Surendra Kumar Chadda.